Jack and the Beanstalk by the Brothers Grimm. Once upon a time, there lived a poor widow who had an only son named Jack. Times were hard. Most of their furniture had been sold to buy bread. Now they had only their cow to sell. She gave milk every morning, but one sad day, the cow gave no milk. "We must sell the cow, trust me, to make a good bargain," Jack said. On his way to market, Jack met a butcher. The butcher was a friendly type and asked Jack what his business was. Jack told him that he was off to sell their cow. The butcher smiled and said he would make a great bargain with Jack. The butcher quickly pulled out 5 curious-looking beans. He told a curious Jack that the beans were the most wondrous beans in the whole world. He said, "If you plant them overnight, by the next morning, they'll grow up and reach the sky. I will trade them for that cow of yours." "Done!" cried Jack, who was so delighted with the bargain that he ran all the way home to tell his mother how lucky he had been. His mother, however, was very disappointed, and so angry she threw the beans out of the window into the garden and sent poor Jack to bed without any supper. When he woke up the next morning, the room was almost dark. Running to the window, Jack saw the sun was shining brightly, but beside his window there was a giant beanstalk that stretched up and up as far as he could see into the sky. He went outside to get a better look. "I'll just see where it leads to," thought Jack. So he stepped out of the window onto the beanstalk and climbed up and up. Finally reaching the top, Jack found himself in a new and beautiful country. He saw a great castle with a broad road leading to the front gate. As Jack drew near to the huge castle, he saw a giant's wife standing at the door. "If you please, ma'am," said he, "would you kindly give me some breakfast? I have had nothing to eat since yesterday." Now the giant's wife, although very big and very ugly, had a kind heart. So she said, "Very well, little man, come in. You must be quick about it, for if my husband, the giant, finds you here, he will eat you up, bones and all." The giant's wife gave him a good breakfast, but before Jack had half finished it, there came a terrible knock at the front door. It seemed to shake even the thick walls of the castle. "That is my husband," said the giantess in a terrible fright. "We must hide you." She lifted Jack up and popped him into the empty kettle. No sooner had the giant's wife opened the door than her husband roared out, "Fee, fi, fo, fum! I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread." "Where is the boy?" he continued. "I'll have him for my breakfast." "Nonsense," said his wife. "It's the ox I am making you for dinner that you smell." So the giant sat down and ate the whole ox. When he had finished, he said, "Wife, bring me my money bags." So his wife brought him 2 full bags of gold, and the giant began to count his money. But he was so sleepy that his head began to nod. Then he began to snore, like the rumbling of thunder. Jack crept out of his hiding spot and snatched up the 2 bags. The giant's dog barked loudly, but Jack made his way down the beanstalk before the giant awoke.